Hi, I'm Larry the Butcher, and this is Properly Caffeinated. So, I'm politically minded, and in the YouTube universe and the social media universe, when you cross that line of expressing yourself politically, you can't go back. Surprise! So I'm going to do a weekly segment that I'm going to call Properly Caffeinated, where I just say what's on my mind, and if you don't like it, by all means debate. Go to the bathroom, whatever. If you agree with me, let's have a further discussion, and more importantly, if you disagree with me, let's have a further discussion so that we can come to, not necessarily compromise, consensus, so that we can move forward. Let's say the truth is a river. Okay, and the river's always flowing. And you're on the left side, and I'm on the right side. And if we keep slinging stuff at each other, the truth keeps flowing. And we keep standing right in our spot. I don't want to keep moving. I want to move forward. I want progress. I want a better world. So it's January 20th, 2017. Donald Trump is President of the United States of America. It has not been a nightmare. It is true. You have 4 years with him. Congratulations. And I'm not saying that's the end of it. He's the president. Stop your whining. I want you, those who disagree with him, to hold him accountable. Keep him at task for doing what's in the best interest of the American people. He said today in his speech that the White House is back in control by the American people. Well, make sure he does that. I'm here in Canada. It was great to see Bernie Sanders there, the man who should have been the Democratic nominee. And it was great to see the Clintons there as well. It showed, I don't know if it was acceptance or part of the process, but President Bill and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton were there, Democratic nominee for president. In many ways, most of what was feared to happen didn't, although there have been many protests, and hopefully it doesn't go too violent. Take that energy and bring the political parties to task. If you are a Democrat, if you're democratically minded, join the Democrat Party. Get involved there. If you don't think you can do anything there, join the Green Party, join the Libertarian Party, but you have to get involved. You can't just sit on the sidelines and expect someone else to do it, because you end up with Donald Trump if you don't like him. Personally, I was a Ron Paul fan for most of the election. I was really sad to see him bow out so soon, but it's what happens. We have a problem here in Canada that we have an extremely left-leaning Prime Minister in Justin Trudeau, who the realities of the world changed today. There's a lot of stuff that Prime Minister Trudeau, Castro, whether that's true or not, could have been done if Hillary Clinton had been elected president, but that's not the reality. So, in a global context, the policies that the Liberal Party of Canada have to do for a national policy has to change, which means no freaking carbon tax. It's not a pollutant. It's vital for everything to live on the planet. Please understand, I did not say climate change is fake. So, there's one other thing. I would much rather have the truth than to be right. So, there's a photo I saw on Facebook. That's Elizabeth Warren. The meme says, if women need to be raped by Muslims to prove our tolerance, so be it. Then thank goodness for Planned Parenthood. This is the insanity of Elizabeth Warren. She never actually said that. Whoever made this meme is an idiot. If she did say it, well, clearly a crackpot, but she didn't. At least not in this context. My research says that it's not true. So please, truth above all else. Truth always wins. If you see a meme like this, make sure it's true. Sometimes I'll share stuff and I'll put LOL because I think it's funny. So, I'm Larry the Butcher. This has been episode 1 of Properly Caffeinated. I hope you enjoy your week, and by all means, if you don't like what I said, debate me downstairs in the comment section. Like this episode if you liked it. Dislike it if you disliked it. Please don't forget to subscribe right there. And we'll see you next week for another edition of Properly Caffeinated. Bye.